welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit subscribers, so make sure you click that button down below. I would appreciate it. So in today's video, I figured we would do a nice, simple housewarming gift that you can provide to family, friends. You can promote it on your Etsy account as well as just Facebook, wherever it suits you best. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. All right, so in today's video, we're actually going to be embroidering on towels. This is like the perfect housewarming gift. My mom actually picked these up at Walmart. They're the Drew Barrymore collection, super nice. I believe they were like $7, $8 a towel. Basically, we are doing white towels with black embroidery in order to go with the theme of the house we're working on, which is my niece's house. A lot of what she has is really just black, but I really like the white touch because towels are nice to just be able to bleach when you need to. Sorry for this, can't solve it. We're still on that problem. So she went ahead, she picked up a set of 4 big towels as well as 1 hand towel, which of course I dropped. So this is the little hand towel. It's not a requirement, but I figured that's typically what comes in a set, which is like 4 big, 1 small for a face towel. And we're just gonna go ahead and add a nice little embroidery on it. Now the thing is that my niece is not technically engaged or married. So the thing is that we wanted to make sure that we didn't just go with a last name or just like a name in general, just because we're in that like boyfriend girlfriend era. So I did go ahead and create a design on my Ricoma software. And yeah, that's what we're gonna show you guys today. So before I start embroidering, I just want to kind of mention and kind of show you the overall design. This was the first one that I did come up with. This is actually P for Paul, H for Haley, and we went ahead and added a line in the middle. I actually did this quite a while ago, I think over a year ago, for a customer as a bridal gift. And I really like the design. Now here's the thing, since this is going on a towel, as you guys can see, this line in the center is super thin. And once it does go on the towel, I figured it would just disappear. So I did go ahead and make it a little bit thicker, as you can see here, just so when it does embroider, the nice thing is that it will stand out. It will not go missing in the fabric of an actual towel. So this is the initials that we are working with. It's super simple, very classic. I absolutely love the look. And honestly, we did it dead center in the towel. So when she's hanging it, displaying it, putting it away, whatever she wants to do with it, it's a nice spot where it's going to be accessible and viewable. So let's go ahead and show you how I hooped it, embroidered it, and let's get this project done. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is just remove the tag. It is absolutely no need to have that. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I also do embroider on the opposite side of the physical tag just because my theory is that I don't want the design to be distracted by a flapping tag hanging down. So I fold the towel in half. Okay, the tag is on the back side, as you can see here, and I'm just going to drape the towel over. Now the thing is that because the towel does come pre-folded from the factory, it kind of does have a line. I know for a fact you will not be able to see it. If it's something that you really want to be specific about, you guys can measure it out, find your center, tape it off. You can also print off a screenshot of your DST image through Ricoma and like tape it in place and shape it out. Absolutely, I've done that before, especially with my dog collars. But to be honest, with stuff like this, I just eyeball it. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, how are you gonna get in the same spot every single time? You're not, but you are at least gonna get as close as you can, because as you can see with this design of a towel, it does have like a border here. So I do like to do the image just slightly above it. So what we're gonna do is put that out. Now with this, you do wanna use tearaway, but I do like to double up on my image. So we will be using my 5x5 Mighty Hoop. If you guys want, you can pick this up with free shipping. Check the link, absolutely recommend this company. And all that we're gonna do is just cut. Make sure you're not cutting the towel. And then from here, I will go ahead, fold it, make sure that we're good. And then I'm just gonna cut off the excess I don't need. Now, if you want, you can absolutely save this for an extra project, but I don't really have a hoop small enough for this, so typically I just trash it. but do with that information as you wish. So from here, all that we're gonna do is, like I said, line it up. I will go ahead and flip the towel up ever so slightly and go ahead and stick my bottom half as well as my backing. Now I do stick this down a little bit into the actual embroidery design. Hopefully you guys can see that, because I want the image to sit as close to this design as possible. Now I'm just going to slowly pull the towel back over. Again, making sure we're lining everything up. All right, now from here, you want to take your water soluble, pull that out. You do need this with towels, blankets, anything that's going to have this like plushy look, because you don't want the thread to soak into the fabric, not literally, but you get what I'm saying, while it's embroidering. So this helps give it a barrier. Now, I will be honest, this does wash away once it is washed. So you don't have to worry about, you know, fine-tune cleaning up, because it will wash away. But just an FYI. Also too, we will go ahead and flip the image. Typically you would go here, but again, we're going to flip it. Since I don't need the excess towel to hang on the back side of the machine, I would rather the excess of it face towards me. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead, take my time, find the center, and easily plop it down. Okay, so just like that. That was super simple. Now I have been working on this design. I've already done 3 of the 4 towels, so I have my final one left. So of course, as you can see, the image is already up on my computer, or excuse me, it is up on my embroidery machine. I do have a full video showing you how I get it from my laptop to my machine. So if you're interested, I can go ahead and link that. But what I'm gonna focus on right now is, like I mentioned before, is we need to flip said image, right? So what we're gonna do is, if you look real close, we need to hit the F. We need to do 180 degrees, and we're gonna hit OK. And that is going to flip our image for us, which is very important. You need to make sure that you do that when you put your hoop on, like I did. Something else that I have actually been doing is I've been taking just like a paper towel and sticking it towards the back of the machine. I've done that because I've mentioned this before, but your machine will create some grease marks. And since I am working on a white towel, I don't need that negativity in my life. So I've not had any issues with just draping the towel over. So I'm just gonna go ahead, clip this into place. I will take the excess towel and just drape it over my bar. So that's going to be your best bet, because you don't want the weight pulling down. Also too, just take the towel, as you can see back here, and I'm kind of lifting the towel, the excess, over that paper towel, just so it kind of holds its place. I don't have to tape it down. There's not really much that I have to do with that. So it's been working, and I really do like it. And then we're gonna go ahead, frame out our image. All right, so I actually do have to bring it up since I don't want it to hit the border. All right, I think I'm gonna just do it one more time. Frame it on out. Perfect. Okay, and now again, towel still there, so I just kind of check that. Everything is good, and I am at 680 on the speed. Just so you're curious, this design is 3,037 stitches, which has honestly been going super quick. can tell, she is done. She also didn't get any grease on the back, which is super nice. We're gonna go ahead, take off our hoop. Now, like I mentioned, the water soluble will come off with water, but of course you're not gonna deliver it like this. So you're just gonna go ahead, easily peel it. Now, since I am working with such big letters, it did come off really easy. And then with the P, I just kind of peel it off, which is great. Now, since we are working with a towel that will kind of be on more display, oh my God, my black almost ran out. Look at her. We almost had a problem. Remind me, I have to get that done before we finish the final hat. Anyways, before I pull off the tearaway, I am gonna just hit these like little, do you see them right there? Like little tabs with a lighter, and I leave this on so I don't burn the towel, which is super nice. Do I normally do this? No, but again, it's going on a towel. I just like the clean look and it doesn't have any stragglers. I think I also posted another video where I didn't do that and someone's like, oh, I would have, but again, to each your own, do what you like. I think it was on a hat. Someone's like, yeah, I hit it with a lighter, which actually, no, now that I think about it, I did do that, but I normally don't do that, but I've now started to do that. So, habits? Sure. And just be very careful when you are pulling this off because again, you are working with thread. You don't want anything to tear. So I typically will like hold it and then just like pull, and some of it will come off fairly easy. But again, I'm gonna hold it and then just pull. We do have it between the P. I haven't been pulling that off, so I just kind of been leaving it. But truthfully, if you want to pull it off, it doesn't really matter. But as you can see, that's what we look like on the towel. Super nice. Love that. It looks so like elegant and classy with the white and the black. Absolutely love that. And then what I ended up doing was I ended up using my 4.25 hoop for the little towel because I do want to shrink the image. Since that is kind of a big image for a big towel, I figured we'll do a small image for a smaller towel. So again, it's not overwhelming. We're keeping it classy and small. So what I had to do is I had to resize the image. I still need to put it up on my computer, but most importantly, before my brain forgets, we need to change out that black thread. So I'm just gonna go ahead, place the towel in position, kind of get it up and out of my way. And then I'm just going to put my little towel method back up. All right, and that is completed. We have the 4 large towels as well as the hand towel completely done. And as you can definitely see the size difference with the font. All right, and that order is now completed. Personally, I would probably end up putting those in a basket in order for me to deliver the completed project. And I think that is a perfect housewarming gift for anyone. Again, family, friends, post it on Etsy, Facebook, wherever you advertise, wherever you sell your business. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you could, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crafting project. Bye everyone.